Hello, and welcome. Join me as we journey to New Zealand, a land of breathtaking contrasts, ancient forests, and creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Over the next few minutes, I'll reveal 16 mind-blowing facts that capture the true character of this extraordinary nation. From pioneering social history to unique wildlife, each fact weaves into the rich tapestry that makes New Zealand so captivating. Let's begin our expedition into the heart of Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. Our first stop, New Zealand's iconic rolling green hills, a landscape that seems to stretch endlessly beneath wide, open skies. These lush pastures are not just beautiful, they're the heart of a story that's uniquely Kiwi, where nature and tradition blend seamlessly. Here, you'll find a surprising statistic. There are about 5 sheep for every person in New Zealand. That's nearly 25 million sheep roaming the countryside, quietly outnumbering the human population and shaping the rhythm of rural life. Decades ago, the ratio was even more astonishing: 20 sheep for every person. Back then, sheep farming wasn't just an industry. It was the backbone of the nation's economy, driving exports and influencing everything from local culture to daily routines. The landscape itself bears the mark of this legacy, with endless fences and patchwork pastures stretching as far as the eye can see. These fields are a living testament to generations of farmers who shaped the land to support their flocks. Sheep are more than just livestock here, they're woven into the fabric of daily life and the national identity. From rural families to city dwellers, everyone feels the influence of the woolly dominion, whether through local cuisine, festivals, or even art. Even as sheep numbers gradually decline, their presence remains a quiet, enduring symbol of New Zealand's agricultural roots, a gentle reminder of the country's deep connection to its land and its history. In 1893, New Zealand became the first self-governing country to grant women the right to vote. This bold move, led by suffragists like Kate Shepherd, set a global precedent for equality. It's a cornerstone of New Zealand's independent, forward-thinking identity. The legacy of that decision continues to inspire the nation's commitment to social justice today. Off New Zealand's coasts lives the world's smallest and rarest marine dolphin, the Hector's dolphin. With their rounded dorsal fins and petite size, they're found nowhere else. The Maui's dolphin, a subspecies, is critically endangered, with fewer than 60 left. Conservation efforts are urgent as fishing nets threaten their survival. Their plight is a powerful reminder of the fragility of unique species and our responsibility to protect them. One thing you'll never find in New Zealand: snakes. The island's isolation kept them snake-free, allowing ground-dwelling birds to thrive. This absence shapes both the ecosystem and the Kiwi outdoor experience. Walking barefoot in the bush is worry-free. Strict biosecurity keeps it that way. Even a single snake sighting triggers a national response. For New Zealand, remaining a serpent-free sanctuary is a point of pride. It's a rare freedom in today's world. New Zealand's breathtaking landscapes became legendary as the cinematic backdrop for Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit films, captivating audiences around the globe with their wild beauty and epic scale. Towering mountains, rolling green hills, and mysterious forests brought Tolkien's fantasy world to life in a way that felt almost magical. The movies didn't just showcase the country, they transformed it, turning New Zealand into the real-life Middle-earth. This cinematic magic sparked a surge in tourism, as fans from every corner of the world traveled here to experience the landscapes they'd seen on screen. The film industry flourished, and local communities embraced their new role as stewards of Tolkien's world. Today, fans flock to iconic locations like Hobbiton, eager to walk in the footsteps of hobbits and elves, and to immerse themselves in the enchanting atmosphere of the Shire. Guided tours, themed events, and interactive experiences let visitors relive their favorite moments from the films. Tolkien tourism has become a major part of the New Zealand economy, supporting local businesses and creating a unique cultural phenomenon. Shops brim with Tolkien-inspired souvenirs, and entire tours are dedicated to exploring the film's most memorable sites. Yet, the films didn't create the magic of these landscapes, they simply revealed it to the world. The real wonder lies in the untouched wilderness, the ancient forests, and the crystal-clear lakes that have existed here for millennia. New Zealand's dramatic scenery is as enchanting in reality as it is on screen, inviting adventurers and dreamers alike to discover the true magic of Middle-earth for themselves. To understand New Zealand, you must experience Maori culture, a living, vibrant force in daily life. Te Reo Maori is an official language, heard in greetings, place names, and the famous haka. Maori art, carving and tattooing connect generations and tell ancestral stories. The Treaty of Waitangi enshrines a partnership between Maori and non-Maori, shaping a unique national identity. This deep integration gives New Zealand its richness and depth. New Zealand boasts more golf courses per capita than anywhere else, about 400 for just over 5 million people. Golf here is accessible, set in stunning locations from coastal cliffs to alpine valleys. Community-run courses with honesty boxes are as common as championship links. The sport reflects a relaxed, outdoorsy Kiwi lifestyle. For many, golf is as much about the scenery as the game. Only in New Zealand could you find an official national wizard. Since 1998, Christchurch's wizard, Ian Brackenbury Channel, was paid to perform acts of wizardry and entertain the public. His eccentric presence became a beloved part of the city's culture. Even after retirement, the wizard's legacy endures, celebrating New Zealand's embrace of the quirky and magical. It's a reminder not to take life too seriously. In Dunedin, you'll find Baldwin Street, the world's steepest residential street. Over just 350 meters, it climbs at a dizzying gradient, challenging even the fittest walkers. The street's quirky angle draws thousands of tourists for photos and the annual Jaffa Candy Race. Houses appear to defy gravity, adding to the spectacle. Baldwin Street is a world-famous testament to New Zealand's unusual topography. Meet the kiwi, New Zealand's beloved national symbol, a bird so unique that it has become an emblem for the entire country. With its small, round body, shaggy brown feathers, and endearing, almost mysterious presence, the kiwi is instantly recognizable and deeply cherished by New Zealanders. The kiwi is not just a bird, but also the namesake for the people of New Zealand who proudly call themselves Kiwis. This remarkable nocturnal, flightless bird evolved in a land where there were no native mammalian predators, allowing it to develop in extraordinary ways. One of its most fascinating adaptations is its long, slender beak, with nostrils at the very tip, an unusual trait among birds. This helps the kiwi sniff out insects and worms, hidden beneath the forest floor, making it a master forager in the darkness. Sadly, the arrival of introduced predators like stoats, dogs, and cats has made the kiwi extremely vulnerable, pushing it to the brink of extinction. Today, the kiwi is a protected species, and dedicated conservationists work tirelessly to ensure its survival. Saving the kiwi is about more than just protecting a bird. It's about preserving a vital part of New Zealand's national identity and natural heritage. The kiwi's story is a powerful symbol of the country's uniqueness and the challenges it faces. To be a kiwi is to cherish this remarkable bird, to celebrate its resilience and to recognize the importance of safeguarding New Zealand's precious and fragile ecosystems for generations to come. New Zealand is one of the few countries with two official national anthems, God Defend New Zealand and God Save the King. This reflects its dual heritage as a former British colony and an independent nation. God Defend New Zealand is sung in both Maori and English, symbolizing the country's bicultural partnership. Hearing both languages at national events is a moving expression of unity. The anthems embody New Zealand's inclusive spirit. Since the 1980s, New Zealand has been proudly nuclear-free. No nuclear power, no nuclear-armed ships, and strict legislation to keep it that way. This stance caused a diplomatic rift with the US but became a defining national principle. The anti-nuclear policy is a source of pride, reflecting a commitment to peace and environmentalism. For Kiwis, it's about keeping their corner of the world pure and safe. It's a bold stand for a small nation. New Zealand's wildlife evolved in isolation, with no native land mammals except two tiny bats. Birds filled every ecological niche, giant moa as herbivores, Haast's eagle as apex predator. The arrival of humans and introduced mammals devastated native species. Today, conservation is a battle to protect this ancient bird-dominated world. Preserving New Zealand's unique ecosystem is its greatest environmental challenge. New Zealand's night skies are among the clearest on Earth, thanks to low light pollution and clean air. The Aoraki-Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve is the largest of its kind, offering breathtaking views of the Milky Way. Astrotourism is booming, with observatories inviting visitors to explore distant galaxies. Gazing up here is a humbling, awe-inspiring experience. In New Zealand, the universe truly feels within reach. In Hawke's Bay, you'll find the world's longest place name Taumatau Hakatangi Hangakoawa Watamateat Uripuka Kapiki Maunga Horonukupokai Wenu Akitanatahu. This 85-letter Maori name tells the story of Tamatea, a legendary explorer who played his flute on the hill. Locals call it Taumata Hill, but the full name is a source of pride and a linguistic marvel. It showcases the poetic power of Te Reo Maori, where names are stories. It stands as a monument to Maori oral tradition. Of all major habitable landmasses, New Zealand was the last to be settled by humans. Just 800 years ago, Polynesian navigators, ancestors of the Maori, arrived in the 13th century, finding a land untouched by people. This late settlement explains New Zealand's unique ecology and vulnerability. Human arrival brought rapid environmental change and extinctions. Today, New Zealand shoulders the responsibility of protecting what remains of its prehistoric world. It is, in many ways, the youngest country on Earth. Our journey ends in a land of contrasts, socially progressive, ecologically unique, and endlessly fascinating. From sheep to wizards, Kiwis to nuclear-free ideals, New Zealand is truly a world of its own. Which fact surprised you most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe for more journeys to the world's wonders. Until next time, stay curious.